The 18-year-old was given his first taste of the Man United first team during the 4-0 thrashing of Real Sociedad. Manchester United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer answered the calls of supporters by handing Ahmad his senior debut. The 18-year-old, who was signed during the January window, made a brief cameo during United's 4-0 win over Real Sociedad in the Europa League. Signed from Atalanta, in a deal that could be worth as much as £37 million, last month, Ahmad has been training with the first team since making the move to England. However, with little senior experience under his belt, Solskjaer opted to give him game time with Neil Wood's under-23s. The winger has hit the ground running, registering a remarkable 6-goal involvements in just 2 matches for the development side. That led to calls for Ahmad to be handed a chance for the first team, with Solskjaer bringing him on in the closing stages in Turin. And Solskjaer will be pleased with what he saw during his very brief debut, completing more dribbles in 12 minutes than any other forward on show. With a commanding lead going into next week's second leg, Solskjaer could give Ahmad his first start, with the Norwegian suggesting that he's coming closer. "Well, make a decision on that after Newcastle," Solskjaer said. "He's had a couple of games in the reserves. Well, take it lightly. There's still a few players that were on the bench tonight that will want to start, of course, but Ahmad is getting closer. We'll see how much game time he'll get." But while the United boss continues to plead for patience, fans watching back at home have offered a somewhat more enthusiastic appraisal of his showing. One supporter remarked, "He looks really composed on the ball," while another excitingly concluded, "Kid has got crazy close control for his age. Very exciting prospect." A third said, "Full debut next Thursday please," with a fourth echoing those sentiments, saying, "Can't wait for him to get some proper minutes, next week against Sociedad probably." "He is the next Ronaldo," another predicted, while a different United fan saw traits of Cristiano's rival. "That's Messi-esque close control. BTW takes 3 Sociedad players out of the game. What I've always said is that his close control/dribbling is so good. I really want him to get more minutes next week and on the right," a seventh said. Meanwhile, former Red Devils Paul Parker believes Ahmad can take inspiration from Ryan Giggs' introduction into the team almost 30 years ago, claiming if he is good enough, he is old enough. "It's well known at the club, if they have a young player that's good enough, they will automatically go straight into the team," Parker told Talksport.com. "We've seen that after 2 impressive games for the under-23s, Ahmad has been pushed into the first team squad. This is very encouraging. Sir Alex did it with Ryan Giggs in his first full season and I played with him. He was 17 when he made his debut, the last game of the 1990-91 season, and started the first game of the 1991-92 Premier League season. If you see that talent, and you've got a player there, it's worth giving them the belief that they're going to make a mark when they eventually get into the team. It's important they do, as wide areas are where United have been lacking and they've been poor.